Jackpot, I hit the jackpot, jackpot.
Hey champions, what is up? It's your girl Champ and I'm back with another fabulous video. Highly requested. If you guys saw my sleek ponytail video that I did a couple days ago, you requested the makeup look that I had. I had an everyday, soft, natural glam look, quick and easy, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. That is actually one of my go-tos that I do literally all the time, just because it's so cute, so easy, and you know, you look cute without doing too much. So, before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you can become one of my champions and get notifications whenever a new video comes out. Now, without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, how your makeup looks in the end depends a lot on the canvas that you start with, therefore your skincare and different things like that. So you also want to make sure whenever you're putting on makeup, you're starting with a fresh face, completely clean. You've given your moisturizers and your whole skincare routine, you know, a few minutes to settle in. I'd say like 5-10 minutes. Then go ahead and apply the makeup. I'm gonna start, this is one of my favorite primers. It is the CoverGirl True Blend Primer, True Blend Base Primer, Pore Minimizing one. It's got purple on it. I love it. Clearly I love purple, but that's not why I bought it. I just bought it because it works really well. So I'm just gonna use about that much on the hand, rub it into the skin. Make sure that it gets everywhere. Second, I'm going to use another favorite of mine, another primer. It's for under the eyes. It is the Fenty Skin Instant Revival Eye Gel Cream. Love this one. You don't need too much. Under each eye. I rub soft, I don't really press too hard. Kind of go around the whole eye, honestly. So underneath, and then up on the top. I will then wait a few minutes and let this set. And you know, maybe 5 minutes, just kind of let it get in my skin. And then I start applying my makeup. Now this is just how I do it. With this combination of makeup that I'm using, this is what I have learned works. Starting with my new favorite foundation, it's Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Boom, looks like this. I am using the color 4C3 Soft Tan. I just put a little squirt here. And a lot of other makeups, I will need like 2 squirts. This one I usually need just about 1. This is a beauty blender, which I already wet down. Wetting the beauty blender actually helps apply the product so that the beauty blender doesn't absorb too much and you're getting it onto your skin. You don't want to be absorbing all of your makeup. You want it to go to your skin. You don't want to waste. So let's get started. I'm just going to apply this evenly, not too slow, in a pressing motion. Don't swipe, press. I really love this stuff. It is pretty much full coverage, so it will pretty much cover everything, and it is buildable, you guys. Don't use too much. Build. You can always add more. You can't really take off. I get everywhere. I make sure I blend on my neck. You want to make sure that your neck is the same color as your skin. Now, I have really oily skin, and throughout the day, this does not look oily. I love this. It also doesn't look drying either, because sometimes too much, you know, mattification will make you look really dry. But not this. Got a little bit more in here. I'll just go over anywhere I have a dark spot. By the way, another thing that has helped me cover these dark spots is actually a skincare product I'm using. Shout out to Dermafax Recover X. It helps with scars, acne scars and dark spots, which you guys know I've been struggling with. And literally, it's amazing. makes my makeup look so much smoother too because it's really smoothing your skin. Love that stuff. I actually did a video on it yesterday, I think, if I'm putting the videos out in the right order. So yesterday, amazing. Now that I've done this, and it's crazy, I don't even really need this concealer as much anymore, but I have the concealer, I like medium neutral. That's what works for me, but oh, this is Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I actually just put it on the spots that I need, where there are a dark spot. Maybe a little here. Just a little goes a long way, you don't need that much. So can you see them? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pat those in lightly. I love this concealer because it blends so well with the rest of it. I can even sometimes, when I don't want to wear any makeup, I'll just do this and it really matches your skin. It's crazy how real it looks. Next, ooh, looking good already. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and start with the eyebrows. The eye bristles, I am using Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal Paris. I'm using the color dark brown. I feel like black, it's a little too much on me, but the dark brown looks good. So I always just brush my eyebrows up a little bit. And then, sorry that plane is so loud, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I'm not gonna stop filming. So then I'm gonna go ahead and just, I really only use this where I need it to like fit if I'm like missing any hair or anything. So that looks good, maybe a little bit right here. A little bit up. And then go on the top and kind of define that line. I don't use too much. My eyebrows are already really dark, so it's kind of weird doing with my setup too. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. All right, there's one. Do the other one towards the mirror because it's hard for me to see in my camera. Sometimes if I need to, I'll pull up a little bit on my, just a little bit, get that definition. There we go, much better. And right here. And it's okay if they're a little bit big right now because this one's kind of really big. My eyebrows are always big. People are like, do you have them painted on? No, I literally, they're already dark. I'm just, you know, fixing them a little. We can always go over it with concealer when we're done, just to fix anything. I always afterwards always brush them out a little bit too. It makes them look a little more natural, not so drawn. You know what I mean? Okay. Next step, I'm going to go ahead in with a little bit of concealer just to make my eyebrows super defined. So I can't find my angled brush at the moment, but I will use this one. You see? Similar to Angle. This is by Morphe, it's M432. You can even see that it's so dirty. Anyways, so I'm going to once again take my neutral for the eyeshadow, like this. And I'm just gonna go a little bit up in a line here. I go line down. I'll do the same at the top. And this just really makes them perfect and defined. I then, once I do that, I'll go brush it down, brush it down. Take your time when you do this because you don't want to mess up the perfect lines you have created. Yes. Love it, love it. Okay, next, eyebrow. And do the same thing. Oh, there we go. Looking good so far. If I need to, I'll just go in a little bit with this, but not up all the way to the eyebrow. This is just to blend anything around. Okay, now it is time for the next concealer I'm gonna use. And this is for my under eyebrows and, you know, highlight and contour. So I use 20 Beige in Chanel Le Corrector. It's their concealer, Chanel, okay baby. Here we go, right under the eye. I'll just do like that, and I'll just do like that. It's kind of a lot. I usually don't do that much. Remember guys, a little goes a long way. This is just kind of, my proportions are off because this is a new little setup I'm trying. I've got a mirror here, light here. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys like how it looks. Once again, you guys, this beauty blender is wet, okay? So I'm just lightly tapping it. You don't want to do too much. You just want to get this evenly blended. That way when you put your powder underneath it or on top of it, it won't look creasy or cakey or any kind of weird. Come on over here. And I kind of bring it down here along the side. Get a little bit on the side of the nose and then all the way up to out there. This is how I like mine. Then I go ahead down the nose like that. And then what I'm gonna do is kind of go here and here. And I just blend it all really well. Ooh, okay. So next, I'm going to use, this is an old trusty, it's the best one that works for me right now. It is Ben Nye Banana Powder. So I'm gonna use that. Let's get a little bit. It's my brush. This is the brush I'm using for it. Once again, a Morphe. I have no idea which one, but this is what it looks like, y'all. Okay. And my brushes kind of need to be clean. I clean my brushes like every week. And just dab it in. Now some girls like to cake and do all that, but this is an everyday look. We're not baking and caking, and we're just putting what is needed, okay? And then go up here, that's how I do it. A little bit around here, okay. And if you need to, you can just kind of lightly get there. Okay. That's how I do it, you guys. I'm not saying this is like the politically correct way in makeup world. This is just what I do. Now I have an absolute new favorite. Where is it? Woo, champions, I literally just almost had a freak out. I thought I couldn't find my new favorite contour. But I found it. Boom. Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, I believe. That's how you say it. This stuff, ooh. It even smells good, you guys. And you can tell it's new. I've been using it like crazy though, so it ain't gonna look new for long. Anyways, I'm going to take this brush. It is Morphe M405. Okay. And this stuff, you don't have to press too hard, okay? Because it's gonna pick up a lot. So I'm just gonna go a little, I start here. Kind of get there, bring it down. And then here. I go like from my ear to here. I used to go straight, but now I do it a little more curved. So from the ear to here. And then, ooh, yes. I kind of will connect this to here. And then here, I really like that bone look. You know, the chiseled. I love a good chiseled contour. A little bit more. Remember, build everything, okay? That way you can, you know, because everyone's gonna like a different amount. So build, because you can't take it off once you put it there. Obviously. Then I'm just gonna kind of, I like this angled brush a lot. I like my stuff really well blended, so. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. Then I'm gonna take a little bit, I always do the nose too. Give that little contour. Ooh, baby, we looking good already. This side. Done. Next, I'm going to do, we need a little bit of blush, baby. Just a little bit, not too much. So I've got two that I love to mix. Honestly, right now, they're really the only two blushes that I even use. And I'm gonna use this, again, another Morphe brush. And it doesn't have the number. It's old. My brushes last a long time because I take care of them. Okay? So, obviously this Buxom, I don't know how you even say it, but it's Wanderlust, so. You even see that? This is a little dirty. Wanderlust. I just really love like rosy, pinky colors. So I'm gonna put it back a little farther, not too here, more there. Above that contour. See that? Ooh, look at that. Pretty. Next one that I'm gonna put on top of it, I do it in either order. It really doesn't matter which one is first. It's MAC and it's Copper Tone. That's the color, okay? Okay. It's like a brown, got a little hint of pink. I just feel like this Copper Tone brings it, because since I used such a pink color a second ago, more of a brown tone, it brings more of the natural look about. If you're too rosy, you look, you know what I'm saying? It's not natural anymore. So, there we go, that's that. We're looking good already, guys. And as you guys know, I have lash extensions on right now. Comment below, do you like the length I got? I got them shorter. Let me brush them out a little bit. I got them shorter than I normally get. And I always get the most curly, the double D curl. D or double D, depending on what they have. Tip for making your lashes last longer if you've got extensions is cleaning them daily. For the first 24 hours, you don't want to get them wet, but after that, you need to clean them. Like, the natural oils from your face will make it come off, as well as just makeup and gunk on it. I cannot stand when I see a girl, big pet peeve, when I see a girl or a woman with like makeup stuck to her lashes, and I'm like, that's just gross. Clean yourself, sis, clean yourself. So I've done that. Another thing that I'm really loving is this Revolution Makeup Brow Soap. Just kind of, it just makes your brows stay. You don't even gotta wet it. And just kind of go over the brow in the direction you want it to be. Literally makes them stay perfect all day, even if you accidentally bump them. I'm gonna add just a little bit of highlight like I did the other day. And I use, what did I use? I used, do I not have it? I'm sure. Oh, here it is. It is an oldie but goodie. It's Addict by Laura Mercier. Really pretty, gold vibes, but not too gold, you know? I just do like a little bit there. Just see, lightly place it. Lightly place it. And then we'll go down the nose. A little bit here, and the lip, and that's it. I don't do much, guys, for this everyday look. We're not gonna do much here. Last but certainly not least, you know we cannot go anywhere without some liner. I've got MAC, what is this, Whirl? I'm literally just tracing my lip. I like to do colors that go with my natural lip anyway. I just want things that accentuate what I already have. It's just that sometimes when you put your makeup on, it will cover up your lip a little bit, so this just kind of goes over and defines the line. That's it. I don't even really overdraw. It's all about defining, baby. All right, you guys, so that is pretty much the end of it. The last thing, certainly not least. So I used to do a lot of mattifying sprays at the end, but now I'm doing the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and it's oil control, so it just controls oil. It doesn't necessarily mattify you, because mattifying, I feel like it makes your makeup look kind of weird sometimes. So shake it, always shake your spray, and then usually, do I have my fan? I don't have my fan in here, but normally I will just fan myself off till it dries, but this is the end look, guys. What do you think? Is it giving? Comment below, you guys. Let me know if there's any other makeup looks you want to see, any hair looks you guys want to see. And I got them natural curls, baby. And I haven't even refreshed this hair. This is day 2. I'm all about making it last. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you all next time.
Got my own bread, got my own crib, and I got my own whip. Got my own drink, got my own smoke, go ahead and roll it. If girls wanna act cute, I'll put them in check real quick. So don't act shocked when you say that, I could own it.